wonder what that sounds like. Today we're going to be talking about the Nikon FM2 35mm camera. Oh, so good. This is where the technology really began. Well, it began way before this with the invention of photography. This is a all-metal workhorse. Before digital, before all of those new fandangled things that use all this technology. So maybe I'll take one now so you can hear the clunk click of this. I got this a couple of months ago, and I wanted to find one that was made when I was made. So I was born December 1983. Now you know my age. Let me set this up. 400. This was made between November and December 1983. And I was looking at this on the back here, which is the serial number in this light. I'm probably gonna, I think it first came out in the 70s or something, but it's fantastic. You can throw it. I mean, I'm going to catch it, but if I didn't, you know, it's not going to break. It's all metal. In fact, if I flick it, it kind of hurt. Ow, yeah. Do it at 1,000th of a second, because I'm going to take a picture of this thing. I mean, if I bang it on my head, in fact, putting metal on metal, yeah, you can hear that. Yeah, you can hear it. I mean, it's pretty solid. What's on the camera? Everything that you really need. It's basically the on and off switches here, and that's how you also wind on the film. 2.8, maybe. Let's go a little deeper. F4. On. Off. The shutter speed will not fire. Turn it on and that will fire. That also activates the light meter. It's going to give me a plus or minus. That's basically the only thing that it does tell me. So I'm just going to get this in focus. I actually use my iPhone as a light meter for it, because I didn't, for the first few rolls, didn't actually have the battery in here. And it metered just fine, actually. It tells you how many frames you've got in the top corner here. I've currently got, I've taken 11. It's got this split focus thing, so that's about there. Turn it on. Basically feels incredible. It's all mechanical. You put your film in down here. At the moment I've got ISO 400, so you lift up the little lever here and you rotate it and you tell the camera what ISO is in there. So I spin it to 400 and we're set. On the top of that dial here, this is your shutter speed. So you basically set the shutter speed from bulb, which basically you click down and then you release, and that's how long the shutter speed is going to be. And then it goes 1 second, 2 seconds, all the way up to 1/4000th of a second, which is pretty good, I think. It's actually telling me that I'm underexposed here. It's even got a self-timer on the side here, which is pretty mint. Aperture, well, aperture ring, yep, back in the old days. None of this gelded stuff that we have nowadays. What's great is you don't have to go in the stops that are on your lens. You can set it part way in between and it's just going to be fine, because that's just moving all of those blades inside. But I actually wanted a little underexposed at 1,000th at f4, so that's pretty good. The lens I've got on this, what lens do I have? Well, this is a 50mm prime lens made in the 1970s. It's the Nikon AI lens. Not much to it really, but it does take great photos. This is the 1.4, although 1.4 on this you get horrendous purple fringing, so it's like a halo of purple around me. Gonna get my focus. Just like so, and then size-wise, it looks fantastic. You can hold it, and well, you can hold any camera really, can't you? But anyway, it's got some great weight to it. Nikon made the Nikon DF camera, which is a digital version of this, basically, with all knobs and dials. You can spend a few $1,000s on that, or you can spend a couple of $100s and actually shoot with an FM camera and shoot on film. Film is just amazing. I learned on film. Listen to this, just listen. And you don't know what you're going to get. I know that's been said 1,000 times, but now we're so used to going click, look, click, look. This really relies on you knowing what you're doing, because this isn't going to forgive you. If you get your exposure completely wrong, basically you're screwed. That's the joy of it. Looking through the lens, what you see and managing to focus with that old school disc split thing, it's just brilliant. This isn't about all the different functions and all the different things that it's able to do. This takes photos. It takes photos on film, so it depends what film you put in the back. I've been putting the cheapest Kodak in there and got some great results. I'll put some on the blog. Ah, doesn't that sound great? And who knows? Who knows what that's going to look like? It's just of this microphone, so whatever. But it really is a remarkable camera. I'm going to shoot more with this now probably than my D800, which is what I'm filming with right now. It just brings me so much pleasure. eBay for a couple of $100. The lens from the 1970s, no problems with it whatsoever, was $120, $130. And I've got myself an amazing setup and I can go out and take great photos. This isn't really a review, this was just me talking about how amazing the FM2 really is, and I love it. It's kind of re-inspired me for within photography. If you liked this video, please subscribe down here or somewhere. Comment below with thumbs up or thumbs down. My name's Gregory from photosincolor.com.